Hello, I'm Richard Green. We've been talking about collecting glass lately, and I pulled out this piece of glass as an example of something I bought for about $35 while driving around the state of Michigan. These are other examples of pieces of glass. This was bought in Stratford, Ontario. We came across it in an antique shop. And it's actually very similar. If you notice the iridescence of both of these pieces of glass, how they kind of reflect light. That's typical of a certain style that was popular maybe at the turn of the century, 1900 to 1920, sometime around then. Other pieces of glass that I bought in the state of Michigan look like that. Very similar, again. You'll notice that this one has an unfinished edge here, or slightly finished edge. It's smooth, but it's got no grace to the finish. It's one of the reasons why this is an inexpensive piece of glass and not worth very much on the open market as an antique. Here's a little better finished one that my daughter Sharon picked up in Chicago. A little more complexity to it, has the same satin finish that reflects light, but it has a nicely finished top here with a metal rim. Now let's take a look at, now all of these glasses are modestly priced. They're probably priced between $100 and $35 and can probably be bought for roughly that amount today. Here's one that's much more expensive that was bought at Sotheby's auction house in New York City. It's worth probably 100 times what any of these other pieces are worth. That is to say, it's worth about $5,000 at auction. Who knows? But you can see it has the same satin finish, and in addition has many other qualities like these little oil drops that are part of the design. And the salmon-colored glass is also very subtle and rare. That makes this a much better piece of glass. This is a genuine Lutz piece of glass, and Lutz is spelled L-O-E-T-Z. That's Lutz. In German, it would be an O with two dots above it. And that is pronounced O-E, Lutz. But this is genuine Lutz. These are not genuine Lutz. This is what I call bourgeois glass that was manufactured for popular sale in department stores and I don't know what we might call hardware stores in Europe. It was manufactured in what was then called Bohemia, which is now probably a part of the Czech Republic or some other European country. These also could have been manufactured in the United States because they don't have the complexity of a genuine Lutz piece of glass. It's just a sprayed stannous chloride spray, and then it's shoved back in the fire to achieve this iridescent result. I hope you've enjoyed this little talk, and I hope you can go out and find some nice things to collect. Have fun.